My asshole burns. Bruh.
Why, hello there. If you've come to this new series, well, then welcome. You're new, but we don't mind new things here. Anyways, why is it called Goodwill trash? Well, my mom calls it junk or crap because of the fact she doesn't really see what I see when it comes to these items. I personally really like collecting stuffed animals, so going to thrift stores was a pretty cheap option than eBay and other places. But what was cheaper was Goodwill bins, and my mom never went to there before, but we finally got to go there and we found some very interesting finds, to say the least. I was pretty surprised by some of my finds. I didn't think I would find some of these items too. I never thought about it either. But hey, I don't really expect too much from, well, a lot of things, because sometimes you're not too lucky. But who knows? Lucky most likely isn't a thing. Doesn't exist, but what do I know? Anyways, let's check out a few of these interesting items, and I'll most likely take you in to what they are and the history behind them, if I can. Most of these items that I know of are authentic. They're real. They're pretty good quality, and they have been washed after we got them. So don't worry too much about that. Anyways, let's get on to what I have found. First up, we have this pretty mysterious and funky looking one. The only date I could find, well, something that even appeared to be a date that I could find on here was something like 1954, which I don't know much about stuffed animals from the 50s, but looks like a pretty unique stuffed animal for its time. Obviously, it's based off the concept of the candy jelly beans, which is a very interesting concept in its own way, and its eyes and paws. It's all mixed up like jelly beans. It's very interesting, just like its fur pattern as well. It was a very unique stuffed animal, so obviously I just had to get this one. It was very interesting, very colorful. I don't really know what else to say. I don't know much about this. It's a stuffed animal I really don't know. It's really mysterious, but very unique in his own way. Here we have Nana the monkey. This is the Beanie Buddies version. Basically Beanie Buddies are bigger produced stuffed animals. They're bigger versions of Beanie Babies, basically. All I have to say about them is that they just have a softer material than their Beanie Baby form sometimes, which is very interesting. Just a Nana, just like usual, just bigger. Here's another Beanie Buddy. I don't know what Beanie Baby this one is based off of, sadly, but it's very cute, has its own unique design. Just the typical bear ones with the bow. But I really do like this one, like its color scheme. It's all blue with a silver whitish bow. Very nice, nothing else to say, just a really cute and soft Beanie Buddy as usual. And here's a Beanie Boo. Yes, I'm also collecting Beanie Boos. Beanie Boos and Beanie Babies, they're kind of close in a way, since they're made by the same company, obviously, TY. But this one, I don't really know what it is. Sadly, its tag is faded, but if I had to guess, it's probably a Valentine's themed Beanie Boo. It's very cute, very interesting. It's holding a little heart. Just a nice Beanie Boo. And here we have a cat Beanie Boo. It has a bow that goes with its blue eyes, and it's a tabby cat that's fully white with gray stripes. It goes by the name Quinn. It's a very interesting Beanie Boo. I almost said Beanie Baby. Anyways, just very nice designed Beanie Boo. Just a really nice Beanie Boo to have in a collection. And this is a very unique one. When you think of Beanie Boos, you don't really think of spiders at first. You think of mammal-looking animals. This is Crawley. He is a spider. I think he is a Halloween Beanie Boo, which I do like Halloween things, so I had to get this one. And also because he was a very unique Beanie Boo in a way being an uncommon one that is made. Spiders, very nice Beanie Boo, nothing too wrong. And this is another unique one with the pattern in its wings, and it's a bat. I do like some bat stuffed animals. This is Scream. I think he's also another Halloween Beanie Boo. He's very nice, he's just really cute, really nice patterns in his wings. I don't know what else to say, there's just something amazing that I can't describe about this little guy. Just a really cute one. Not sure if I had this one in my childhood, it just reminds me of one I had in my childhood, but he does seem familiar. This is Drake. Yeah, Drake, the Beanie Boo dog. Very interesting design. He has a blue tip on his tail that goes with his blue eyes, and the blue inside of his ears as well. Nothing else to say, just a really interesting designed Beanie Boo. Next up, we have this tiny lamb one that has a very nice color scheme. It is green with more pink. Just a really sweet and nice color scheme. I don't know what else to say, just I love lamb stuffed animals in general, so I just had to get this one. I actually thought it was a monkey at first, but actually no, it's a lamb, so that kind of made me a bit more happy. Really like her design, she's really nice. Up next, we have another smaller Beanie Boo. It is a unicorn that I already have, but just a different clipped version. It's a very nice design. Don't know what else to say here except, sadly, its horn has been ripped open. I don't know what happened there. And luckily, I did sew up that horn, so luckily its horn guts or whatever aren't spilling out. So, yeah, nothing else to say here. Just very nicely designed unicorn Beanie Boo that is a smaller clipped version. This one right here, don't know the name of it. It's most likely a McDonald's stuffed animal though, as its tag is has the McDonald's logo. Very funky looking one. Kind of reminds me of a certain kind of Beanie Boos. But either way, it's just a little funky little designed koala that's a rainbow, head with blue eyes and a blue stomach. Nothing else to say. And here is a squirrel Beanie Baby. It is a McDonald's one of, if I can remember correctly, Nuts the squirrel. It was still in its bag, surprisingly enough, and it still had its tag. But sadly, I had to cut those off to clean them, which is a shame because it's very interesting to find these guys in its bag. It doesn't actually bring up their value, but, you know. And here is another one. It's 1999, that's its actual name. I think it was for either the New Year's of 1999 or maybe the last year of 1999, but probably most likely the New Year's of 1999. And here is the sticker, well, tape. I think these were sold in like a flea market garage sale once. If anyone does that to stuff, puts tape on it, don't do that. Nobody likes that. Sell it a different way. Here's Happy the Hippo, the purple version. Nothing too valuable, but still cute. I think I used to have this one in my collection. Very nice. Purple has always been my favorite colors as a kid, so Happy is very nice in a way. I'm not really too much into hippos, but I do like the Moomins and do like Happy, so yeah. Here is another stuffed animal made by TY, but I don't think I would call it a Beanie Baby. Obviously, it is Snoopy's friend, Woodstock. Yeah, that's his name apparently. Don't know what kind of name you would give a bird, Woodstock, but Snoopy is a dog. He doesn't really come up with that creative names. But, you know. And here's one I just was very excited to find. I literally screamed out, Hamtaro! When I just found this one. Yeah, that's right, it's a Hamtaro plush. I don't know what else to say, it's just, I never thought I would find this. It's very round and ball-like, just very well made. I highly doubt it's a bootleg for its quality. Sadly, the shine in its eyes has yellowed out over time, probably because it either came from a smoke home or just, you know, it worn out. And here's the old Olympics character. It's plush. I never thought this guy had a plush. May have heard this guy had a plush, but still had his tag as well. But again, I had to cut it off because we had to clean it. Very interesting part of history. Just a lot of interesting finds I found here. Nothing else to say except, well, at the Olympic Games there was a pipe bomb, so... Anyways, here's a small, Webkinz pink dog. It's a bit sparkly. It's pretty cute. Nothing else to say here, just a classic, tiny, Webkinz pink dog. And here we have my first ever Webkinz poodle in my collection. I've always wanted a white or a black poodle because I used to have a black poodle when I was a kid, but it's okay to have the pink poodle. I don't mind it. It's a very interesting looking Webkinz. Nothing else to say here, just a classic dog looking Webkinz. A pink fuzzy poodle, just really soft, really nice. And we found a Care Bear. It's one of those mini Care Bear plushies. I actually did find 2 Care Bear plushies at the other Goodwill, not the Goodwill bins, but glad to find this one. Besides a few marks in its eyes, it's pretty good condition. Oh, and it's like heart on its butt, little plastic heart. It's also like scratched off and doesn't have the words anymore, but either way, it's in pretty good condition, and it's Bedtime Bear. Bedtime Bear is one of my favorites because I'm a sleepy person. And here we have an Angry Bird stuffed animal. It's like a little ball, just a round one like Hamtaro. But I've always wanted an Angry Bird stuffed animal when I was a kid, so when I found this, I was pretty happy. Not one of the ones I wanted to find, but Angry Birds were a part of my childhood, and again, when I was really young, I really wanted them. Really wanted the stuffed animals, so of course I had to grab this guy up. Just need 3 more of these guys because they multiply in the game. So here is Randolph's, or what is his name again? Rudolph, sorry, Rudolph's girlfriend. This is actually a mini like clip plush from Build-A-Bear, which is surprising because I never really thought Build-A-Bear sold things like this, but I guess an alternative instead of getting the expensive plushies, I guess. But hey, very interesting find. She also had a dress, but I took that off because I liked her without it. Here is a Pillow Pet. It's a small version, but I used to have this when I was a kid, so I had to get it. It's a unicorn Pillow Pet. It also had that annoying, frustrating, sticky tape on it that I took off before I cleaned it. Again, not fun. Do not do that if you're trying to sell these stuffed animals. Just please don't, for the love of God. I don't like that. Anyways, just a little purple, pink unicorn. Something I'm glad to have. It's also really small, so yeah, can't really, sleep with it, but, you know, still fun to have. Here's a bigger one. I never thought this was a character, but it seems to be an Easter Bunny character of sorts. It's a little bunny, pillow pet. Very cute. Just a normal-sized pillow pet, I guess. So you could technically sleep with this one. But either way, just a very cute, adorable little rabbit stuffed animal. Very nice. And here we have the last one that I am going to keep. I do have one more that I gave to my sister, but basically this is like a high-quality plush teddy bear, I guess. That looks to be Christmas themed. Don't know who would give this away to the Goodwill bins. It looks like a pretty nice plush that would go for a pretty nice price. But who knows? I don't really know anything about these bears. But they're really nice. I really love these kind of stuffed animals that have movable joints. They're really cute. And this one just had a really nice design. It was a fully white bear with like Christmas, Santa-like clothes. Just a really nice stuffed animal. Very playful, very fun. Nothing too special, but really fun. And here we have one that I gave to my sister. It is a Hello Kitty in a lamb costume. I think this one is made by Ty, the same one who made Beanie Babies. Ty was responsible for making some Hello Kitty themed stuff, so yeah. And here's the last one that I gave to my sister, a My Melody figure. This time without a bow, but with a flower, like in the Japanese cartoon or whatever. There's also makeup stains on it, because my sister, well, she uses makeup, so thanks for watching if you found that interesting. Tune in next time when I get more stuff eventually.